What is up, my veggies? My name is VeggieTales Raymond, and welcome back to another movie review. And today, I'm going to be reviewing a movie I've been wanting to review, well, I've been waiting to review all year long. And that movie is Star Wars: The Last Jedi. I have been waiting for this all year. All year. And boy, was it worth the wait. See, I saw this yesterday along when I saw Justice League and Wonder. I ran out of the theater of wonder, or out of the room of wonder, like, the room of wonder. I ran out of the theater that was the screening Wonder, and I got there as fast as I could to the Star Wars. And when I got there, because I knew the time was supposed to, the movie hadn't started yet, and I was like, wait, it was supposed to start by now. And I was like, huh? So I left the theater room for a minute to go. I don't even know what I was going to do, but I came back and there was booting up, and I was like, oh crap! I got back just in time. So I sat there excited. This movie, guys, I'm not gonna lie, this movie was amazing. I will not lie. I loved this movie. I believe this is actually better than the last one. Because, and I'm not talking about Rogue One, I'm talking about The Force Awakens. But I'm not going to lie though. This movie was fantastic. Like, a lot of things shocked me in this movie. Things that I wasn't expecting. New characters that I didn't think would go in a certain way, and I thought, what? Like some scenes, and it was so crazy. And I really want to talk spoilers for this movie. I really do. So I'm gonna do the same thing I did for the My Little Pony review. The My Little Pony movie review. My Little Pony movie review. I'm going to review. Half of the review is going to be non-spoiler, and then the second half is going to be spoiler territory. So I'll let you know when I get to the spoiler territory. So if you want to leave the video or go forward to get to my rating. So I'm going to stick with some spoiler for right now. The movie is a great atmosphere. It's Star Wars, but this one gives me a different feel than the other ones have, because this one, just sitting there watching this film, there's so much emotion. You get to see characters you haven't seen in a while, like Finn and Rey. You get to see all of them again because you haven't seen them on the big screen in 2 years. And I was like, whoo, good to see you guys again. And it was such an amazing film. I sat there enjoying every minute of it. The beginning was a little, but I'll get into that when I get into spoilers. But it got better. And some of the things that happened in the film were like, just, wait, that's happening? And there's some scenes in this movie. There's some scenes where you, there are some scenes in this movie where you go from here. Like, you think it's going to go one way? But nope, we're going this way. And then it goes the other way. It's like, oh, we're going to keep going. Oh, nope, going to shift back over here. That's exactly how this movie feels. It feels like it's going to go one way, but it goes a completely different way. But it's a good thing that it goes a completely different way. See, some things, I didn't even feel like I could predict anything in this movie. I tried to predict things, and I was wrong. I was like, oh yeah, this is going to happen this way. And I was like, oh, I think one thing I predicted was right. But everything else I predicted was probably 30 things was wrong. But the characters, even the new characters they threw in here were good characters. They only threw in 4 new characters, I believe. It may have been 3, I don't remember. But still, well, yeah, including Luke, I think it's 4. So, well, technically he's not a new character, but yeah, this movie was great. I'd very much recommend going to watch it, especially if you're a Star Wars fan. I don't know how to say this is the best in the franchise, but it's definitely probably in the top 3 of all the films. For me. So, So what I'm going to say here next is we're going to start getting into spoiler territory. This is probably going to be a longer review than the last two movies I did, which was Justice League and Wonder. But here we go. The film opens up with a very boring type scene, which I was expecting it to open it straight up with Rey and Luke, which it didn't. But yeah, it opens up with a space battle, and we get to see Poe, and we see different stuff. I'm not going to go into too much spoiler. And then we get stuff with Luke, and like Luke's refusing to train her because of reasons. I don't want to give away too much, but I'm going to give away some spoilers. And stuff with Finn. Finn, we meet this new character named Rose, which is actually a pretty neat character. I thought she was going to be an annoying sidekick or whatever. I didn't see her that way. At first I did, but then like she's like actually a neat character. And as this movie goes on, we jump back from like three things all the time. We get the stuff with Luke and Rey, and we even get that. I don't know what I'm trying to say. But this movie was done in such a good way. I don't even know how to talk about it, really, to be honest. But I'm trying to think about it as much as I can because this movie is very underwhelming or overwhelming. I don't know which. Overwhelming. This movie is very overwhelming with the way the film is done. It's just, and there's something. I don't know how I want to say this. I'm still debating in my head if I should say it now. That happens in this film that I was not expecting to happen until maybe the final movie of Star Wars. Or the final of this trilogy, or whatever they're going to do. Was I really want to say it. I really, really want to say it. Like, not even joking, I really want to say this major spoiler. It's a major spoiler, by the way. It's a major spoiler. I'm really debating how much. I'm going to say it. But if you guys do not want this spoiled, I would very much recommend jumping ahead the video. Snook, the like Darth Sidious type figure in this movie, he puts on a dress and he dances the jig, and he just like goes like, "Hey, I'm the bad guy." Yeah, that actually happens in the movie. Surprisingly, I'm joking. It doesn't happen. I really want to give you a spoiler. I pretty much hinted that the spoiler is about Snook. Something big happens with Snook. He dies. I really did not want to say that, but I also really wanted to at the same time. And the thing is about that is this is the biggest movie of the year in my opinion. I guarantee this is on everyone's must-watch list. It was on my must-watch list. It's like number 2 on my must-watch list. And the movie was actually really good, very entertaining, well acted, a good follow-up to The Force Awakens. And I cannot just wait to see how they end it off. I'm pretty sure they're doing one more movie. They still have the Han Solo spin-off. I don't know if there's another spin-off coming afterwards. After the 9th movie. I don't know what else is to come after the Han Solo movie and the 8th and the 10th movie and the 9th movie. I mean, I don't know if there's supposed to be a 10th. I don't know if there's supposed to be another spin-off film. I have no idea. I'm pretty sure we're not going to see the next the next Star Wars for a whole another 2 years probably that follows into this. And Kylo Ren is something I want to mention. He is not, I repeat, he is not what you expect. He's not the next Vader. That's like a lot of people thought he would be. He is not the next Vader. This guy is super emotional and just, I didn't even say he's unstable the way he is. There's a scene in the movie where he's really unstable. He wants to handle something majorly, and it leads to this big fake out scene about one character And I want to say this. I'm gonna spoil this scene. There's a part in the movie where you think Finn's gonna die, but then Rose comes in and saves him from dying, and it's possible she's dead. But I don't actually know. I hope she's not dead, because Finn and her kind of formed a bit of a romance. I didn't really see anything of that hinting at their throughout the film. I might need to rewatch it when it comes out to DVD and Blu-ray. I might need to rewatch it because one, it was an amazing. Sorry about that. It was an amazing film, though, guys. And sorry for the spoilers I gave out. There is sorry about that. There is one spoiler that I am not going to mention, which is a major. No, there actually is another spoiler I need to mention. We get a freaking Yoda cameo. That blew me out of the water. I was sitting in my chair and I was like, Yoda! And like I could have sworn someone looked at me in the theater. I was like, Yoda! And they're like, I was like, you Star Wars fan, what do you expect? But I heard people clapping when Yoda was on screen. I was like, what? Yoda! Freaking Yoda! Don't say I didn't warn you guys about spoilers. So I was going one half spoiler and one half spoiler free. But I'm not really going to tell you the order these really go in because I'm just spouting out. One thing I don't want to spoil is like how Kylo Ren became Kylo Ren. I really don't want to spoil that. I really want you guys to figure that out for yourselves. I'm surprised if you didn't want spoilers from this movie, I would not have come this far into the video unless you like spoilers. Because my dad, he's like Star Wars, and he told me to tell him what happens when I got home. He seriously did. But the thing is, this is probably one of the best movies of this year. I'm still debating on the best two being either My Little Pony or Star Wars. For a lot of people, it's going to be Star Wars. For me, since I'm a Brody and I really love the MLP movie, I'm really on debate here. But I think that's all I'm going to go for here. I think that's enough for this video. So, guys, my rating. Ooh. I'm going to give this a full-on 5. This also felt very original, by the way. I gotta give this a 5. 5 BB-8s out of 5. I looked over at my calendar on the wall and it's BB-8, so. But yeah, so guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please tap the like button down below. Subscribe, leave me a comment, and link to my Twitter, Instagram, DeviantArt, Tumblr, Twitch, Dailymotion, then Twitch, and music label all be linked down in the description below. And do not forget, hit the notification button so you'll be notified when I upload videos. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!